Good morning, and welcome to the Essential California newsletter. For LA's young, the fantasy of getting ahead, let alone owning a house, is fading quickly. According to a survey released Monday from the Luskin School of Public Affairs at UCLA, residents across LA County are increasingly anxious about the price of living, with housing at the top of the worries. Young people are feeling it the most. It is a perfect storm for young people who are spending a disproportionate amount of their income simply to have shelter, a study writer said. Los Angeles Times.
It is Tuesday, April 17th, and here is what is happening across California. Mayor Eric Garcetti, fresh off a trip to Iowa to test the waters for a presidential run, delivered a State of the City address that billed Los Angeles as a thriving, progressive metropolis that has hiked the minimum wage, snagged the Olympics, invested in its subway system and is tackling big issues such as climate change and gun violence. But he continues to struggle with a crisis that the city has yet to solve: homelessness. Los Angeles Times.
So who will end up paying for the Delta Tunnel? When the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California voted to finance the lion's share of the project, some on the board called it a bold stroke of leadership. The delegations from Los Angeles and San Diego, however, called the move alarming, financially risky and irresponsible. The future of California's water supply might hang in the balance of this $11 million question. Los Angeles Times.
Austin Boydner has emerged as a leading contender to run the Los Angeles School District, with backers saying he is smart enough and tough enough to confront its financial and academic struggles. But there have been questions over his lack of education experience and, most recently, over his nonprofit. Despite this, many think he'll get the job. Los Angeles Times.
A little digging. Elon Musk's tunnel digging venture, Boring Company, raised $112.5 million in a recent funding round, according to a document filed Monday with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Most of the money, more than 90%, came from Musk himself. The rest was from early employees of the company, according to Boring Company. Los Angeles Times.
Fire update. As detectives investigated the deadly blaze that ripped through a Studio City recording studio Saturday morning, they made a chilling discovery. Security video from the studio and other nearby businesses showed a man purchasing gasoline at a Chevron station across the street, police said. The man then walked to the studio. Officials believe the arsonist had a grudge. Los Angeles Times.
LAX adjacent, El Segundo was created by Standard Oil and is still dominated by the refinery that gave the town its name. The little seaside community, soon to be the new home of the Los Angeles Times, is a peculiar combination of Mayberry and industrial wasteland. And the people who live there are just fine with that. Los Angeles Times.